get round data. But
Here to recount the day's events are two veterans of the hacking community, Debbie Nuttall and Jordan Wines. Debbie and Jordan have been leading the post-CGC analysis team through a deep dive into the complex mountain of game data to truly understand the interactions and capabilities of the finalists' cyber reasoning systems. Let's join them.
There we are in Vegas. Behind the scenes, we're offside to the stage in our little control room with all the production people and just this array of computer equipment splayed out for us to do the analysis on.
Yep. And we're hoping to have a game to analyze, right? We're waiting, but we don't really know. As soon as the first robot arm comes across and drops the data, then we get round data. But until then, we are...
Yeah, and this is the culmination of years of work for us and years of work for the CRS developers. This was an exciting moment.
Yeah, so I guess we had a couple things right in mind. One, is their data, are they live? And then two, are we going to sort of succeed at the goals? Are we going to see interaction? Are we going to see successful POVs? Are we going to see successful patches? Like those were sort of the next things that we wanted to see. And we had no idea how long that would take. Would it be right away or would it be a while?
Here we're at round 0, and the game infrastructure is deploying challenges. We're going to see 10 challenges get deployed out to all the teams. This is what we call the arena view. So this is the main sort of visual interface to see what's actually going on during the game.
And this is by round, right? So of course in the corner we've got our round number, so you can see what the current round is. And at round 0, things are just being deployed. There's not much you can do other than start to analyze the challenges. You could submit a POV, you could submit a replacement, but those aren't going to be live until later rounds.
Yeah, and we see these cards here, and each one of these is for one challenge. We have a name for the challenge, and then we have a description of the vulnerabilities. It's important to remember that each one of these challenges is custom written from scratch just for this game. All this is never before seen code, and then the vulnerabilities are all zero-day vulnerabilities. So 10 challenges get deployed at the beginning of the game. That feels like a lot to me for
That is a
CTF.
whole lot, absolutely. There are some CTFs where they deploy 10 challenges but at the beginning, but that's because they're going to last for 24 or 48 hours. These challenges are going to last for maybe about an hour each total, and so they're much quicker turnaround. They've got a finite window to look at each one of these challenges.
So here we have round 1.
It starts off pretty busy.
About 5 minutes long. So round 1, we actually see these codes flying through the air. These are POVs actually being thrown by the teams.
So that meant in round 0, teams submitted them, and we see at least 2 or 3. We've got Rubius and Jima, and I think Mayhem may have had one in there as well. So they are submitting their POVs in round 0, and we'll see what happens as the scores.
That's great
tabulate.
news. Like
right.
At least some of the machines are interacting.
They're
like,
live. We know
the
they're at least
system is working. The game is happening.
Right. Whether they'll succeed or not, we'll see.
But we don't actually see any scoring happening in round 1.
So far, nothing. Right. So if we look right now at the score, there's some very small amount of differences in terms of the score. These are mostly just due to sort of noise and the fact that there's a lot of load in the services, a lot of things running. Very, very small amounts of score changes can happen. But essentially,